And I'm grinding until I'm tired. They say you ain't grinding until you tired. So I'm grinding with my eyes wide, looking to find a way through the day.
I would say that the transition from the folk style freestyle season, it's a lot more laid back, but at the same time we're working hard. In the folk style season, we kind of have a set schedule, doing the same thing day to day, grinding it out. Freestyle, it's a nice change of pace, but at the same time we're still working hard. Workouts are different. We emphasize different spots on the mat, different things in the weight room and different things in the runs, but at the same time we're working hard. So it's a different change of pace from the long folk style season that we start in August, and then the freestyle season you get to get a different breath of wind and work on some different stuff, but still work hard. I thought my performance was well. I did well, but the loss in the quarterfinals to Snyder didn't really sit well with me. Obviously, I wasn't expected by anyone to win that match, but I expect myself to be closer in that match and to push him to try and win that match. I went out there, lost 10-0 in the first period, but obviously he showed a lot of my flaws that I could work on, and I mean I saw some things that he has flawed in his wrestling, but that's something that Coach Sorensen and Coach Silva always tell me is to be battle tested and get the best matches, so that's only going to benefit me in my future when I move into the folk style season and try and do well in that kind of style. Coming up, I'm training for the FILA World Trials down in Madison, Wisconsin. I'm here pretty much on my own with the coaches. There's some older guys, but they're not really training. They're just getting their time off, resting up, getting ready for the summer training that's coming up. It's a different feel, not having a lot of my buddies here to hang out with and just kind of relax with, which is a different feeling that I'm not really fond of, but at the same time I get some one-on-one coaching and I get some training that they're not going to be able to have, and that's going to benefit me not only in this upcoming tournament that I want to do well in, but in my future as a Jackrabbit. The off-season training phase is really helping me, honestly, with my confidence. Just as a wrestler, I came in pretty confident as a recruit, went through the folk style phase and kind of got down, you know, realizing you have a lot of stuff to work on, but this phase is just helping me as a technician on the mat and getting stronger and faster, getting my confidence up mentally. And it's going to help me in the lineup next year because I'm going to be expecting myself to go out and win matches. I'm winning matches right now against some of the best guys in the country, and I'm working hard, so I'm going to do the same thing. It's going to translate to the folk style season, and hopefully everyone else is on along for the ride.
Nate had a good redshirt year. He won a few tournaments, won a lot of matches, and he continued that success. He had a really good training camp leading up to the FILA Junior Nationals. He ended up taking third, lost to Kyle Snyder, junior world champion in the quarterfinals. Came back, I think he went 7-1 in that tournament. So it allowed him to, or qualified him for the junior world team trials. So right now he's training for that. He's trying to make a junior world team. We've watched that match against Snyder and we're making adjustments. He's beaten some guys that have qualified for the NCAAs. So Nate's continued his training. A lot of our guys have gone home for the summer. Nate's here with us, training and continuing that success. So we're going to get him prepared, we're going to get him ready to try to make a junior world team. What we have, you're going to do 10 individual sprints at your own pace, okay? So sprint as hard as you can, explode up, get there, recover on the way down, okay? Take your time, get what you need, huh? Yeah, you can jog or walk, whatever you need, okay? Get down, and when you're getting ready to go up, make sure you're ready to explode. Okay, we got 10 individual ones, and then we got 2 buddy carries each to the top, and then that's it. Nate's making big strides, and he doesn't know it yet, but he is. You know, he's in here, he's working hard, he's dedicated a lot of his summer. You know, most guys are home, you know, resting, taking some time off from the long year. Nate decided to stay, and he wants to make a junior world team, so, you know, he doesn't know it, he probably doesn't see it yet, but the big gains that he's making mentally, physically, we're still working on his areas that he needs to improve on for the college season, and mentally he's finding out what it takes to be dedicated and to devote himself to wrestling, to have success. So that's what he's gaining right now. The thing that he's really developing is becoming a leader. You know, he's putting the time in, he feels he deserves to win. So next year, when it's time for Nate to be in the lineup, he's gonna be a leader. He knows what it takes, he's competing at the highest level of any guy on our team. You know, so next year he's not gonna be hesitant to speak up or get on guys for not working hard. Nate's putting in the time right now, and he's working hard. He's gonna be our leader next year. This is what you gotta think though, when you're doing all these workouts, as much as we're training you to make this junior world team, what's really happening is this is what's gonna make you become an All-American next year. You know what I mean? This is this stuff right now is going to get you to believe that you should be on the podium. You know what I mean? Taking the summer off or going home, that's not what's going to get it done to be the first All-American at SCSU. You know what I mean? What you do right now and this next month is what's going to put you over the hump. Next year, you're going to start off and you're going to have a good season. You know what I mean? You're going to beat guys that if you were taking the summer off, you're not going to beat. You know what I mean? That's what's really, your mental is what's going on right now. There you go, good. Move those hands, get those fakes, good hard motion, hit, boom. Get that leg back, don't spin, get that leg back and then square, hit, leg back, square, good, move.
Being a South Dakota guy and doing well at my home state university and doing well as a wrestler when there's pretty much the only D1 program in the state, it's pretty huge. In my hometown, I mean, newspapers are still booming out stories about me, even though I'm not a Spartan wrestler anymore, nor a Spartan student, just an alumni. Being a big name around the state, I get a lot of messages from people who have helped me in my past and have appreciated what I'm doing on the mat and the way I'm doing it. And it's just it's a big deal for a small state and a small-minded college and a D1 atmosphere to do well and be that guy that everyone knows. So it's a pretty big deal for me, and I really appreciate everyone's kind words and everything like that.